Here tonight, a story of being in the right place at the right time for one Coronado couple. The payoff? Saving a man's life. It happened this week on the Coronado Bridge, the same bridge where more than 415 lives have been lost by people jumping off of it.
My wife and I had gone out on a date night, which we have 4 children, so we don't do them near enough, but we were fortunate enough to get out that night and went to a little restaurant. And on the way back, we live over in Coronado, so we frequently cross the Coronado Bridge. When we started to come up the bridge, my wife immediately called my attention to the fact that there was a man coming up the bridge.
I went up on the bridge and I didn't care. I didn't care about my life anymore. I was very sad.
It's dark and it's night, and you don't really want to stop in your car or brake. It can be kind of dangerous on the Coronado Bridge. So I immediately looked into my rearview mirror, noticed that there was no traffic that was necessarily coming up at any high rate of speed, and that it was kind of a slower time. So rolled down my window and started to talk to Juan.
I told him to leave me alone. I told him, you know what, you don't know me. You don't know what I'm going through. Just keep it moving, man. I don't want you to see this.
All the traffic had been stopped. Juan was not responding to our requests or efforts at that point in time, and had basically come to just sit on top of the bridge at the highest point.
Because I was really just going to jump already.
And so my wife and I continued to plead with him. We were in the car the entire time. I wouldn't let her get out because, you're up at a pretty high elevation there. And after a lot of beseeching and trying to make some contact with Juan and assuring him that God had a plan for his life, that we were here to help him, that this wasn't going to be a one-time thing, we weren't going to turn him over to the police department, and that there was a solution after this.
And to see 2 strangers that I didn't know, just crying, like they knew me, like I was their friend, trying to kill himself. That got to me.
By the grace of God, I believe Juan trusted us for 2 seconds, and he fell down on his knees, and we opened up our door, and he crawled into our car, and I think we just sat up on the bridge for probably about 10 minutes. All 3 of us crying and kind of just hugging each other. It was a very surreal and miraculous experience to be a part of.
I'm glad he took me off of the bridge and into his car.
What I discovered is he's a father, he's a vet, he's a hardworking guy. He's got an unbelievable artistic ability and talent. He's got a loving heart. And I could feel that even up on the bridge.
I'm just very grateful. It's funny that we met on the bridge, because I grew up on that side of the bridge, and he lives on that side on the bridge. For somebody that lives on that side, help me out, That's special.
I think this is kind of that hallmark moment and that piece where you kind of know why you're put somewhere on the planet and why you do what you do. And for that, I'm so grateful. I feel like this situation has blessed me tremendously. And it's been just a beautiful thing.
Just no matter how sad you are, nothing worth dying for. You just gotta find the right help.